We've spoken too much about celebrities, so this time we've prepared for you a report about a regular day of a very regular trader.
Increase of 1.9% in utilities and a 0.3% improvement in manufacturing output. Industrial production.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, come on. A bit more. Yeah, yeah.
Are you trading currencies again? It better be porn.
No, honey, no. I'm just checking my email.
Anyway, it's time to go to work. Hurry up.
Please turn on the FX news. I need to check the economic calendar for today.
It's the closely watched preliminary University of Michigan sentiment for January. Final data revealed a 2.9 point rise for the index in December. After a slump.
Hello? Is this the University of Michigan? No, it's not a prank call. It's really me. Yes, I'm not joking. What's in your latest consumer confidence report? Really? Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, Timothy? What the is wrong with our economy? Fix it now. I'm short in Eurodollar, but the rate is to go up. Sorry, sir. You can't do anything at the moment? You need 4 years to fix it? Are you nuts? Hello? Dukascopy? Please close my position on Eurodollar. Yes, now. I lost. I lost? I lost again? Stupid economy. Yes. Yes. Yes.
No, no, no. This is not what you think.
What is wrong with that room?
What has just happened? Why have you stopped your report? Please carry on.
You have what you are? I'm bull. She's the bull. It means she's the light, right? So this going back down to the concept, right? So like, the reason why I'm making y'all do this is because you got bulls and bears, but like you might see the chart, right? And you're gonna see this. You're gonna see the chart. It fluctuates.
One thing I can say about my grandson Michael, he is gonna be successful because he has that goal that what he want to be, and he's gonna make it someday because see, this is in his head that he's gonna be rich, and it's gonna happen. But he got to be patient because you can't. You just, as they say, you can't build something right away like that. It takes time, but he is gonna be successful someday because he has that motivation.
I've been in this game 11 years, but it don't matter how many games you've been into because you can see a pattern, right? You can see a pattern, right? Thank y'all for that. You can see a pattern forming, right? And you're like, man, Mike told me how to get in the pattern. I get into it. But then again, this thing may not go exactly right in your favor right away, which is why I want to bring that up. And it goes into psychology. And I was like, psychology? Like, I don't need to know that. But yeah, you do because, like I said, you're in the right move. But then you might go upstairs, you might come back downstairs, like, damn, this trade ain't going nowhere. You like, and it'll mess with your psyche because it'll have you second guessing. Like, I thought American Airlines was about to go up. I see the pattern. Why is it not moving? Two is with this whole game is psychology still, but I talk about patience for one, but then what we call, this is how y'all gonna make 6 figures. Pending orders. Because like I said, we all got kids and we all are busy, right? And we all have lives that we live. This is an investment. And I'm being honest with y'all. I've been there and I still do this today, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Pending orders. Meaning that I can set a trade, like I'm down here, I can set a trade and go do whatever I want to do. And just watch it on my phone. It'll open, close, and trade all by itself. And you're gonna learn that when y'all get in the course. It's the MetaTrader 4 app. So like, going back to the patterns, right? You might see a pattern. But then right here, how you're able to take advantage of it is at these areas here. You're able to place what they call buy limits. And like I said, this don't matter what stock or company you trade, this is all the same fundamentals. If you get familiarized with the terminology, that's buy limit, meaning that we got a level of support, right? I'm on support right now. I'm on the floor. I can't fall through, right? It's support. So you got support down here, and then up top you got resistance. I can't, break above, so that's resistance, right? So when you get these pending orders in play, like she might see a pattern right now, and she's like, I gotta go to the grocery store. The pattern may have not even printed itself out yet. It might be doing one of these moves right here. The market might be right there. It might be right there. But she can foresee the whole thing because it happened over again, right? So she like, cool. I'm going to set this penny order before I go to the grocery store. So she'll, right here, this might be 1.2500 as far as the price, right? She like, cool, I'm gonna set a buy limit right here. She'll set a buy limit right here. And so when the price comes down there, I'm going to show you how it operates because I know this can be quite confusing. So you got support, right? It's up here. It hasn't reached down here yet. And this is another thing. This goes back into sports. I already explained the analogy as far as sports. Price is up here. You want to meet the price down here. Like you said, you like to manage and you want to do business at a certain level. This is going back to not chasing it too, because people chase the market, and that's why they say, oh, it don't work. It's risky. It's only if you chase the market. If you meet the price down here, then you can participate. But if you get in right here, you might be whipsawed and lose money. And that's why people lose money, because they are not patient. But we see the pattern, right? Just wait for the pattern to come down here, and you're going to buy it up. You're buying low. Y'all ever heard of buy low, sell high? This is what they mean. Buy limit down here, and we wait for the price to come down here, and we buy it up. And as you can see, in that whole process, a pattern prints out. But the key thing is just catching that move with the buy limits and not messing with your psyche, waiting for it, sitting there waiting for it, and the psychology aspect of it. Any questions so far? All right, so I'm going to go into my favorite. Just still talking about pending orders. Now, I mean, y'all probably laugh at me when I say it because the terminology is a little different. But, it's just how people do it. They slide in people's DMs, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. I like to slide into these trades because, of course, we don't want to lose money. So we got what we call sell stop, and then up here we got buy stop. And this is how we're going to be able to be consistent with it, because every day in the markets, the same thing happens, and I'm able to make money. We all are. But the patterns is one that prints out, so I'll draw the patterns, right? The patterns prints out all the time, right? So every day we get what we call a breakout. So the market might be trading, and quick question. When y'all was going out to the club, be honest with me, what time was y'all going out? Like, if it was a party and y'all wanted the most epic time, what time was it that y'all would go out?
11, 12.
Well, same thing happens. There you go. The same thing happens in the market. Same happens in the market. Y'all know y'all ain't gonna go to no club at 8, 9 o'clock. Ain't nothing happening. So we wait until 12, and in real life, it's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. every day in the markets. I'm talking about Eastern Time. Every day in the markets, 1 a.m., you got the banks and the institutions, they open up around that time. Some open at 9 o'clock, the equity markets. But every day we can expect some money be made because the same thing happens. So during this time, it's low volatility. It's not juking, right? So once 1 o'clock get here, things start jumping off. Market go up, market go down. But guess what? This opportunity right here, you was able to position yourself to buy. The buy stop I was talking about, you place a buy stop and you place a sell stop because the price is right here. The price is right here. So you go, before you go to sleep, I go to sleep around 12, 11 sometime, but I'll place my orders at night buy stop and sell stop. Because, like I said, me being in this game don't mean anything. You can be unsure. I can place a buy stop and a sell stop all at the same time because the price is in the middle. You see what I'm saying? So I wait until it come out to the outskirts or to down here. So either way the market go, I'm gonna make money. So if the market shoots out, I make money. If the market go up, I make money. And this is the clever part about what people don't understand about trading. Some people have the wrong conception thinking that you can only, you know, buy the market. And I know that that is true because stocks is like that. Stocks is not bi-directional. You have to own shares of the company and all that complicated stuff. But with this, I can go buy American Airlines and Nike without having to own shares. And it's bi-directional. Because like the price can be here. And some people might be biased on like, oh, I think they're going to continue to go up. Yeah, but they might go down and you might miss out on some money. But the clever part about the pending orders is that I'm able to take advantage of it either way it goes. So, literally, like, let's say it go down, right? 500 points. You made $500 in 45 minutes. You go back to sleep. And I tell people all the time, like, sometimes when I'm working at Best Buy, it's like 9 a.m. that I go to work sometime. I'll make more money than I make at Best Buy before I even go.
Yeah, that's what, I'm sorry, it's what I don't understand. Since you're teaching me now, but I didn't understand, or I don't understand. It's fluctuating because I'm checking every day. And now it's clicking what you're saying to me. Because I don't know about none of that, but I'm seeing now why it's doing what it's doing at the time that it's doing. So it's like starting to click for me.
Another thing too though, I got a whole book on this. Like Deshaun, he my best friend, so he know every single thing I talk about. But I got a whole book on FOREX. Y'all ever heard of Tony Robbins, Anthony Robbins? I got a whole book and I'll share it with y'all. He talk about 401ks. I'm not saying it's wrong, because like this is what we used to.
Yeah.
But I tell people all the time, like, man, they take, you can attest, they take a lot of fees, and then even when you take your money, they gonna tax you on your tax return. Like, that don't make any sense. I gotta wait until I'm 60 years old to even touch the money? Like, come on now. Like, and
yeah.
I try to tell people, if you can, like you said, keep your 401k. That's not wrong with that. But it's good that y'all trying to learn how to do it yourself. Because it's a big thing. You can make twice as much doing it yourself, and then versus waiting and, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all we're doing with the chart situation, we're analyzing. That's all we're doing. It's not hard, as you can see. I'm breaking it down to where, like, all right, just look for the pattern. That's all it is. That's how they doing it.
Yeah.
So watch this. Y'all gonna laugh at this. So now that you know what smart money and the retail traders are, what they'll do is they print the patterns at a certain day. So I want y'all to jot this down if y'all taking notes, because this is a key part right here. You got the Asian session, 8 to 11 p.m. You got the London session. This is 2 to 5 a.m. And these are odd based on our time zones here in Chicago. Then you got New York session. And then this one is 8 to 11 a.m. Now, I always use an analogy as far as like basketball with this, because as you can see, they all have a session, a quarter. We're talking 3 quarters with this. So we playing ball and they all have a session. Their job is to, of course, accumulate more orders and money, because that's a $1 trillion market. So going back to the times and how you can make money, this is the money part. Every day we know the market's gonna break out. Let's say the market's not juking, no activity, right? That's the Asian session right there. So at 1 a.m., like I said, every day, Asian session, because it's the Asian session right here, and we're transitioning into the 1 a.m. London session right here, transitioning. And when the London session happens, like I said, that's when the banks open, and that's when we start seeing the market move. You start seeing buyers and sellers coming to the market. So all right here, they're not doing anything. As soon as you see the market open, they start just moving the price. Why? Because now those big banks I just talked about, they are stop hunting. Y'all probably never heard that terminology before. Stop hunting means that the big banks are going in to snatch his money. They're going to snatch your money. They're going to take your money. Because like when we talked about, you might have a pending order down here from the previous day. So he might have his money parked down here from the previous day because he see a pattern. But guess what? When that new day come about, they going to go down here and snatch that person money off the table Just dip in there just a little bit and snatch it and go the opposite way. They call that a stop hunt. And that's what the banks do. But I want to break more of that down because I know y'all probably don't understand that stop hunt thing. But I want y'all to understand that. If y'all leave anything with this, this is what you understand. Every day the market is going to print off a high and a low. No matter what it is. You got your low of the day and you got your high of the day. Every day, any stock, any corporation, they're always going to make a high and low of the day. They'll mess around and make a high and low of the day and they don't do anything for the rest of the day. So when y'all start looking at these charts, you're going to see this happen over and over again. So when you see it, you already know. High of the day, low of the day. Now, we don't know what they're going to do first. But let's say this is the new day, right? We know that's the previous day's low and high. This gives us a clue on where to buy and sell. Because like I know you guys probably don't know, exactly like how to go about it. If you take the previous day, this is like your guide. Previous day high and low. Going to the next day, let's say today. When the market did what it did today, I was like, all right, cool. I know that the banks, the corporations, the institutions, if it's low and highs, just remember, it's going to be money parked there. And that's why I was talking about the liquidity, because at the high of the day and low of the day, you got money parked there. Because people are waiting for the market to come back down to those levels. When they go into the new day, right, they're going to go back up there. If I draw this across, they're going to go back up there and poke their head in there and take the liquidity out of that area. They're going to take that money, like I said before. So that positions you as an investor to say, all right, cool, I know that that's the previous high right there. So I want to position myself not to buy because that's what they want you to do. That's why we say sell high and buy low. You buy low down here. Previous high is your guide. Sell high. Instead of people buying, you sell high down here. So when it go down, you make more and more money. But we're doing what the institutions are doing because they high and low,